Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to Resultant, your own A and J YouTube channel. So please come and join your class. Today we are going to start with the Non-Tech Express Part 2. I hope in the previous session we have discussed a good number of questions, and today itself we are going to start with few new questions. So I hope you guys are very much excited that what kind of question you are going to get in this class. So welcome everyone, hello. Please come and join your class and we'll continue later. Now, before starting with the class, like I think I should let you know about some basic features of the, the sessions which we are going to start within the application as well. So if you like the sessions, if you like the procedure, if you like the course content, you can like us, you can subscribe us, and you can share us as well, right? Now, so as we can see that like non-tech part is very important in the CBT examination one, in the part one, and as well as in the part two also. So we can say RRB JE 2024 non-tech batch can be led by or will be led by Risha ma'am and me together. And if you have any kind of query regarding this course, you can connect with us at support@resultant.in. Hi MS, good evening. How are you? How are you? Okay, so are you excited? Like what kind of question we are going to start today? Apart from this, we can say we have RRB JE 2024 complete course structure and the data like batch name, the MRP, and the offer price which is running right now. So you can right now download the resultant app, and again, if you have any query, you can connect on the given number, right? Hi Puneet, welcome. Good evening. How are you? That's great. Okay. Now we have the focus batch available of RRBJ CBT1, which is non-tech. Again, the language of the course will be in English language. The mission batch, we have RRBJ CBT1 and CBT2 mechanical. The sessions will be provided in live format as well as the recorded classes will also be given to you. And the price structure and the hours are also visible here. Okay, now we have mission batch for the civil aspirants as well. So this is also located here. You guys can see and go there. But before starting with the topic, your first question is on your screen. How much you have like, okay, so let's start it. So first question is on your screen. It says that which of the following part is also known as the voice box in human body? Okay, kindly answer this question. It's larynx, pharynx, trachea, and the diaphragm. What is your answer? Which of the following part is also known as the voice box in human body? We can say that we are going to have 30 questions from the science segment. We are going to have 15 questions from the general awareness. So taking into consideration all these things, I am here in this session with maximum number of questions relating to the science and remaining with the general awareness. Okay, so do you think it's larynx? Okay, Puneet and MS are saying it's larynx. Please answer rest of the other aspirants also. See, generally, if we will see the structure of the human body or the segment where we have that voice works available, so we can say like we can create a beautiful face, right? And in this beautiful face, we can say we have a shape of a pharynx, right? Just before pharynx, so just below the pharynx, we have the esophagus, and below the esophagus, we have the diaphragm located as well. So here we can say that we have larynx. Larynx is generally your answer, which is it's a voice box. It is the place from where the voices generally get started. Pharynx is here, which is here in the image. We have the trachea, which is also generally known as the windpipe. From there, like you can breathe well, and the diaphragm, it is here located. So this is diaphragm, and remaining lower body you can have that the digestive system available. Hi Manikanta, welcome. Good evening everyone. So in this question we can say the larynx are the voice box, and they are present available in the human body. Now, which one of the following serum compound is used for softening hard water? Kindly answer. It's sodium carbonates, it's sodium bicarbonates, it's sodium hydroxide, it's sodium sulfate. Which do you think is the right option according to the question? Okay. Which one of the following serum compound is used for softening hard water? What is it? It's sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, sodium hydroxide, good evening, and the sodium sulfate. Okay, sodium sulfate, Mani, please answer other aspirants also. Okay, I'm saying it's sodium hydroxide. Okay, waiting for the response of other also. Please answer. Okay, see, let's thought about the question first. Like generally we have two type of water available. First is generally considered as the soft water, and the another one is the hard water. Soft water is generally a kind of water which generally gives foam while using the soap. Okay, and on the other side, the second type of water, that is the hard water, generally do not gives us proper foam with the like soap. So we have different options given here. The question can be asked in different way as well. By the way, the question's answer is it's A, that is Na2CO3. So it we generally consider called as the washing soda. It is washing soda. The another way of asking the question. If we do talk about the NaCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate, it is baking soda, and the NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, it is caustic soda, caustic soda. So to remove the hardness, or from the hard water, or the impurities from the hard water, we generally use washing soda. So the answer would be A, that is Na2CO3, that is sodium carbonate. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Please answer if it is clear to you. Now let's move forward with the another question. They're saying that which of the following is a complete digestive juice? It's gastric juice, it's bile juice, it's pancreatic juice, or the salivary amylase. Which of the following is a complete digestive juice? Gastric juice, bile juice, pancreatic juice, or the salivary amylase? Okay, Mani, please answer this question also. Okay, Puneet, nice. Again, as I can see here, that there are combination of students, those who are comfortable in Hindi or those who are comfortable in English as well. Okay, MS saying it's bile juice. Mani also saying it's bile juice. Puneet saying it's C, pancreatic juice. Okay, so if we know the content about, if we are talking about the gastric juice. So in gastric juice, we have pepsin, we have renin, and we have lipase. Okay, and we can also learn the task of them. Like if we do talk about the pepsin, what does it do in the gastric juice? It generally convert the proteins into polypeptides. Okay, so we can say it converts protein into polypeptides. If we do talk about renin, what does it do? Anyone knows? What does renin do in the gastric juice? I'll let you know the answer later, but first of all, we'll discuss each and every option. So if we say that we have gastric juice, that juice combine in itself that pepsin, renin, and lipase, where pepsin convert generally protein into polypeptides. Renin, what does it do? That is what I'm asking to all of you. What does renin do? It converts milk protein into curd. Milk protein to curd. Okay, no, do you know what is milk protein? So it's casein. Milk protein is casein, and generally renin is responsible for converting the milk protein, that is casein, into curd. Okay, now we have that lipase as well. It decomposes fat. So you need to answer here as well. It decomposes fat. So in that way, here we can say that gastric juice generally try to convert the protein and the fat only. Here we cannot see the carbohydrate. So generally you can have the idea that carbohydrate does not get digested in stomach. Okay, so there is no digestion takes place in the stomach. Okay, when we say that we have bile juice, so we can say we have bile pigments and the bile pigment and bile salt. Okay, bile pigments, we have bilirubin and bilirubin and biliverdin. Okay, biliverdin. So bilirubin is generally responsible for the reflection of jaundice. If you are suffering from jaundice, the amount of bilirubin will get increased in your, liver. If we say that we have bile salts, their task is to again digest, the fat, because each and every, food supplement or food part does not get digested in a single step. They have to go through with multiple phases. After each and every phases, they get digested properly. So we can say bile salt is also responsible for digesting the fat. Okay, then we have the pancreatic juice. In the pancreatic juice, which is your answer? Okay, so pancreatic juice is the answer, because if we are talking about the pancreas, so we can say that we have trypsin, chymotrypsin, steapsin, amylopsin, and carboxypeptidase available in the pancreatic juice. And this juice is complete in itself because it helps in the digestion of protein, carbohydrate, and fats. So we can say we have trypsin. I'm just writing it here in that above part. So trypsin, or we can also call it as chymotrypsin. We have steapsin, we have amylopsin, and we have carboxypeptidase. Peptidase. Okay, and salivary amylase, we can say that we have saliva, which has a pH level between 6 to 7. Okay, the pH level of saliva is generally like between 6 to 7. So we can say like it has salivary amylase, or we can also call it as styrene. So these are the information relating to the question. Now let's move forward with the another question, that mirage is a phenomena due to reflection of light, refraction of light, total internal reflection of light, or the diffraction of light. What will be your answer? Puneet, sorry, unfortunately, I forgot to share that, and unfortunately, I like forgot to include the annotation which I'm writing here with on the PPT. So the previous PDFs I will provide you, the previous sessions PDF I will provide you in the group, and today's PDF will also be provided with the annotation. But the previous PDF does not have any annotation, so sorry for that. So MS saying it's total internal reflection. Very nice, MS. Your answer is absolutely right. So if we say that if we see our images in mirror, so we can say that is the reflection. Okay, like a ray is reflecting back towards and to the mirror, and it's reflecting back from the mirror. So we are able to see the images. So we can say reflection is generally that thing. If we're talking about the refraction, so when we say that the blinking of stars is generally due to the refraction. If we say the total internal reflection is taking place, so you need to know that there are some other examples as well connecting with the total internal reflection. One example is, like the mirage, first of all. Second one is the creation, or like the diamond shines because of the total internal reflection. You can also create or like use it here. Apart from this, the optical fiber also works on the principle of total internal reflection. And we say when we have the diffraction of light, so you can say if the ray of light is traveling, because it always travel in the form of wave or maybe sometimes in the form of photons. So we can say that when the light is traveling in the form of ray or a wave, so if any obstacle comes in the medium, so it get reflected from there, or it just get bent. So that is generally considered as a diffraction of light. Okay, now, nails are made up of what? Dash protein, it's casein, it's osine, it's keratin, or it's actin. So, which one of the following protein is responsible for the formation of the nails? We have nails. We all of us have nails. So, which of the following is responsible for the nails formation? Any idea, anyone? Kindly, if you're liking the session, kindly share your class with your friends, because this general science section is very important. And not only the general science section, the general awareness part is also very important. So if you are getting the sessions, like the good number of questions, you can share it with your friends. Am I saying it's keratin? And at the end of the session, all of you need to let me know that how many questions you are able to correct. Okay, able to like solve correctly. So Puneet is also saying it's C. MS is also saying C. Divanshu also saying it's C. I'm also saying it's C. So generally the right answer is keratin. Keratin generally is responsible for the formation of the external skeleton. Whenever we talk about the nails, whenever we talk about the hairs, we say that it is keratin. It is the external skeleton of the body. If we do talk about the casein, some like a few questions before, we were discussing about the milk protein. So casein is a milk protein. Protein. Okay, if we say that we have osine, so generally we have a kind of protein available in our bones, that is osine. Okay, protein available in our bones is osine. Okay, and it is 38% generally. Remaining 62% is the calcium and magnesium phosphate, right? Actin again another type of protein, but it is not related with the body. Now we have another question, that is kwashiorkor is caused by the deficiency of dash. It's vitamin, protein, zinc, and sodium. By the deficiency of which of the following we generally suffer with the kwashiorkor? So what is your answer, everyone? It's vitamin, protein, zinc, and sodium. If any one of them, yeah, like which one of them is deficient in your body, so you will suffer with the kwashiorkor. Okay, Puneet, are you saying C? Devanshu, are you saying C? It's zinc. Okay, vitamin, you think. Okay. Okay, see, generally, if we think about the vitamins, so we can say like we can conduct an entire session on the vitamins. So generally, we say that vitamins are of like we have classified vitamins into two categories. One vitamin is like one category is where vitamins are dissolved in water. On the other side, we have the vitamins which are soluble in fat. So the vitamins which are soluble in water are B and C, and the fat soluble vitamins are A, D, and E or K. Okay, so these are the vitamins. So each and every vitamin has their own deficiency, and deficiency cause diseases. For example, if we are taking vitamin B complex, so we have vitamin thiamine, riboflavin, we have the nicotinic acid, we have the pentathonic acid, we have pyridoxine, we have biotin, we have folic acid, we have cyanocobalamin, and each and every vitamin has their own deficiency, right? Vitamin C, generally, if we are deficient with vitamin C, so we can say we are suffering with scurvy. If we are saying that we are deficient with vitamin A, so we will say we are suffering with the anemia, not anemia exactly. We will say it's xerophthalmia. Okay, vitamin D we will suffer with the rickets. Vitamin E will suffer with the non-fertility. Vitamin K we can say like will have less amount of blood clotting available in our body. So generally, if we are deficient in protein, so we will suffer with the kwashiorkor. Not only the kwashiorkor, we also have another disease named as marasmus. So marasmus and kwashiorkor are the reasons or are the diseases because of the deficiency of protein, and these type of deficiency we can generally see in the kids. Okay, so the kids below the age of 3 and 4, we can see them there, and the major features are that like they're they looks like their stomach is looking too much broader, right? If we say that we have zinc and we have sodium, so these are the minerals and they are available generally in our body normally. A very few amount in the micro amount. Now we have in which medium light travels fastest? Glass, air, diamond, in the vacuum. In which medium light travels fastest? The basic one. Please answer everyone. Fast. And kindly share your class with your friends. In which medium light travels fastest? It's glass, air, diamond, and vacuum. Any idea, anyone? Very basic question. It's the easiest one. Waiting for your response, guys. Not a very difficult one. MS, do you really think? Okay, Devanshu, very nice. That's great. See, the right answer is vacuum. See, in the previous question, when we were discussing about the refraction, what I told you that if we say that we have a rare medium, that we do not have any molecule which can obstacle the speed lights, like its speed, light speed. So we generally say that rare medium is a medium where generally the light will travel fast. Okay, but if that light will enter into the denser medium, for example, the diamond. So in the denser medium, we will get lots of molecules available in the path, and by connecting or by colliding with that molecules, we can say the speed of the light will definitely going to decline. So the glass, the air, and the diamond will not be the correct answer. The answer would be vacuum, where the speed of light is 3.0 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Right? Generally, we say about it, and the time just like light takes to travel towards the Earth is 8 minutes and 20 seconds. That can also be asked in your examination through the geography section. Now we have Kwashiorkor again. This is a repeated one. Now the sailor jumps in the forward direction. The boat moves backward due to Newton's first law of motion, Newton's second law of motion, Newton's third law of motion, or the conservation of energy. What should be? What will be your answer? Devanshu, MS, Puneet. The sailor jumps in the forward direction. The boat moves backward due to Newton's first law of motion, second law of motion, or the third law of motion, or the conservation of energy. Very easy question. There is nothing in this question. We have studied in the very initial sessions of science. First law of motion. Okay. Really? MS? It's a very basic question. Any idea, Devanshu? Puneet? And those who are joining the session and going back again, coming back again. So it's third law of motion. Exactly, every action has equal and opposite reaction. So that is why when a sailor jumps forward direction, so the boat moves backward. So the right answer would be C, the third law of motion. The first law of motion, that is the Newton's first law of motion, you can say yes because the right answer is C. In the first law of motion, we can say that it is a motion, law of inertia as well. So if I'm stable and I'm not rotating, so I will stay, like I will remain stable or remain in a same position unless and until an external force will be, applied on me and I'll start moving somewhere. In the second way, if I'm moving, I will not going to stop because no another or external force is coming and, pushing me to be to get stopped. So the right answer is C. The law, the definition of force is equal to m into a is given in the second law of motion, right? So the answer is C. Now, who was the first chairman of Human Rights Commission in India? It was Justice M.N. Venkatacharya, it is Justice Ranganath Mishra, it is Justice Sarik Joseph, or it is Justice H.L. Dattu. What will be your answer? Who was the first chairman of Human Rights Commission in India? Justice M.N. Venkatacharya. What will be your answer? I know, like, I think you guys have idea about the Human Rights Commission as well. That is Manava Adhikar Ayog. The first chairman of Human Rights Commission is asked, what will be your answer? Anyone having any idea? Vikas, Devanshu, MS, Puneet, kindly answer the question. Okay, the basic one. Puneet, it say? Okay, let me clear one thing. So, generally, we have the human rights commissions in India. Okay, and this commission is was established in the year 1993. The date was 12th of October 1993. Okay, so it is a body where the Chief Election Commission of not Election Commission, Chief Justice of India, after getting retirement, he generally joins the Human Rights Commission. Up to the age of 70 years, he serves there as a chairman. So from the very beginning, when we had the first, commissioner of the Human Rights Commission, first chairman of the Human Rights Commission, it was, uh, Ranganath Mishra. He was the first. And the present one, if we are asking about, like, who is the present one? Up to 1st of June 2024, we had Arun Kumar Mishra, Arun Kumar Mishra, working as the the chairman of the Human Rights Commission. But because on 1st of June 2024 he got retired from his designation, so on his place an acting chairman came, and she was Vijay Bharti Sayani. Okay, so Vijaya Bharti Sayani took charge. So we are eagerly waiting for the new chairman of the Human Rights Commission. We'll see it later whenever the new joining will take place. Now, the first country to introduce the institution of ombudsman, that is Lokpal, was it Sweden, Norway, Finland, or the Switzerland? Who will going to answer this question? The first country to introduce the institution of ombudsman, that is Lokpal. I think you guys are aware about the ombudsman or the Lokpal. Any idea, anyone? Okay. No idea. You guys can clearly say that I'm not aware about this, like just like MS, because we are here to learn the questions of the general awareness. So you'll get few new question also. Uh, Still, I'm waiting for your response. Kindly answer the question. If you have idea, that's great. If you don't have the idea, let it be. Just say you know, ma'am. I don't know. No, it's not Norway. By the way, the right answer is A. That is Sweden. In the year 1809, they started the like institution ombudsman. So basically, Lokpal and Lokayuk, these are the two terms which we generally use in our country. And Lokpal is a person, or you can say it's an institution which is generally responsible for taking, or like taking care of the corruption in the country. So we can say if somebody of the central government or the state government, in case of central government, we have Lokpal available. In case of the state government, if they are corrupting or they are doing corruption, so for that we have the lokayuks available. So these lokpal and lokayuks are the people who are taking care that corruption should not take place in the country. Prime minister is also involved or included in the country. The term lokpal was given by the lm singhvi. lm singhvi. So this can also be asked in your examination. So the right answer is A, that is Sweden. Now, which of the following grasslands are present in the North America? We have prairies, we have steppes, we have pampas, we have downs. So please answer everyone. We have namely like some grasslands available. We have some forests available. If we're talking about taking care about the environment, if we are talking about the geography. So prairies, steppes, pampas, and downs. Which do you think is the right answer? Okay, still waiting. Any idea, anyone? Was not Norway at all. Spudi, you need not to remove your answer, by the way. Okay, any idea? Okay, so generally we say that we have the grasslands in North America as the prairies. Very good, Devanshu. So prairies are generally considered as the bread basket of the world. Bread basket of the world. Okay, we have steppes, which is there in Eurasia. We have pampas in the like South America, and we have downs in Australia. This can also be asked. So be ready. They can ask you this question. Now, they are asking that who won the title of Mrs. India One in a Million 2023? It's Rujul Mani, it's Neha Nambiar, it's Rupika Grover, and Nandini Gupta. Some questions of current affairs will also be asked in your examination. In the previous session, when we were discussing about that, how much time, how many hours you need to devote if you want to qualify this JE examination, CBT 1 examination. So I suggested all of you that they will ask more number of questions from the current affairs segment. So it is very important that you should, have idea about the current affairs. Devanshu saying it's D. Nandini Gupta. Anyone else? Any like suggestion or any guesses that who won the title of Mrs. India One in a Million 2023? Though the right answer is Rupika Grover. Rupika Grover is 55 years old. Okay, and she's from Jammu Kashmir. So basically, she won that Mrs. India One in Million 2023, and she set that standard that age is just a number. You can be beautiful forever. So it's Rupika Grover. Now let's come on to the another question. It became a rhyme, right? Then we are saying that according to the Bloomberg's data, who is the richest woman in the world? It's Rafaela Aponte Diamond. It's Julia Koch. It's Francoise Bettencourt Meyers and the Alice Walton. Which do you think is the richest women in the world? Any idea, anyone? Rafaela Aponte Diamond, Julia Koch, Francoise Bettencourt Meyers, and the Alice Walton. Which one do you think is the richest women in the world? This is again a data of the current affairs. Very nice, Devanshu. Very nice. I'm proud of you. Your current affairs is equally good as the general awareness and the science subjects. It's Francoise Bretoncourt Mayers. So she, she is from France, and she is the richest women of the world. Okay, so be aware about it. Now, which state has topped in registering the highest penetration rate on the interoperable criminal justice system platform? It's Uttarakhand, it's Uttar Pradesh, it's Karnataka, and it's Jharkhand. Kindly answer this question. Which state has topped in the registering the highest penetration rate on the interoperable criminal justice system platform? Very good, Devanshu. It's Uttar Pradesh. Basically, we all are aware that Uttar Pradesh is a highly or most populated state of the country, having like more than 25 crores of people staying in our country, in our state. So Uttar Pradesh has topped in registering the highest penetration rate on the interoperable criminal justice system. So generally, initially, it was started by the E committee created by the Supreme Court, where it was said that if the number of cases are increasing, we need to give input about in the interoperable criminal system platform as well. So where Uttar Pradesh came first, so it is the third consecutive year where Uttar Pradesh leading in that area. So B is the right answer. Now, according to the think tank Center for Research on the Energy and Clean Air, that is CREA, which city topped the list of most polluted cities in India? Okay, it's Greater Noida, it's Begusarai, it's Delhi, or the Barnihal. What do you think? Which one of the following, which city of the country is the most polluted city in the country, in India? Which city in the country is most polluted? Highest penetration means like they have the idea, the number of cases which are aware about, like which we are aware about the like crimes. We have the data and we are penetrating in the system. So that is why we said that is the highest penetration system in the system. Okay, it's B, Begusarai. Begusarai of Bihar. Do you think it's the highly polluted state or city of the country? Okay, let me like clear this one thing that Barnihart is the most polluted city in the India. In India, not in the India, in India. And anyone having any idea where is Barnihart located? We will always think that Delhi is the most polluted city. Begusarai will be the most polluted city. Greater Noida or Noida will become the most polluted city because more or maximum number of people are living here, right? Right. But the right answer is D, that is Barnihart. Barnihart is a city of Meghalaya, and Meghalaya, and it is the most polluted city of the country in year. Like it was ratified, it was identified. Now, the book A Sea Inside Me is written by whom? It is written by Sanjeev Joshi, Amitav Ghosh, Manoj Singh, or Anil Kumar. Any idea? The book A Sea Inside Me is written by whom? Sanjeev Joshi, Amitav Ghosh, Manoj Singh, or Anil Kumar, not Anil Kapoor. Okay, answer everyone. Devanshu, everyone. Generally, the names of the books and the writers are like generally becomes difficult because we do not have interest in reading books. Once we start creating interest in reading books, then we will be able to recall the name of the people who wrote that book. है ना? So, anyone, any guesses? Okay, let me clear this question also. A Sea Inside Me is a book which was written by Sanjeev Joshi. So you need to remember the name Sanjeev Joshi with it. Okay. Now, another question is that which pharmaceutical company have developed India's first indigenous drug for the sickle cell disease? It's Acums Drug and Pharmaceutical Limited, it's Sun Pharmaceutical, Cipla Limited, and Lupin Limited. What is the right answer? Again, here we'll have two type of question. First of all, what is sickle cell disease? Another one is which like pharmaceutical company developed that indigenous drug? Answer everyone. Waiting for your response. Please answer. Which pharmaceutical company have developed? Okay, Puneet saying it's Akums Drugs and Pharmaceutical Company. That is right. So this company has developed a drug, indigenous drug for the sickle cell disease. Generally, we all have RBC, that is erythrocytes in our body. So when RBC, like becomes sick, so it gets a shape. Generally, RBC have a shape of biconcave. It's a round, flat shape. Like a biconcave shaped, like like cell. So generally what happened when we suffer with the sickle cell disease, first of all it is a genetic disorder. If your parent had that, you will definitely going to suffer with that. So we can say in sickle cell disease the shape of the diseased RBC becomes like this. So in here we can say we are become deficient of the Exactly, it's not proper size of the cell. The size of the cell can, will become diminished. It will take a shape like a very, like a small size of RBC cell. And again, here we can say we will become anemic because RBC in our body is generally responsible for, containing the oxygen from the environment. If we have lower level of RBC, so we'll definitely say that we'll have lower level of oxygen available in our body. So if we have low level of oxygen, wherever we will go, we'll become tired quickly. Okay, so generally we say that we should not get anemic. Okay, so the right answer is A, that is Accum's drug disease, Accum Drugs and the Pharmaceutical Limited. Now, which site was recently declared as the fourth biodiversity heritage site by the Odisha government? It's Chilka Lake, it's Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, it's Rajaji National Park, or the Gupteshwar Forest. Which of the following site has recently become the fourth site of Odisha and as the biodiversity heritage site? Any idea, anyone? Any idea? Very good, Devanshu. Wow, very nice. Well done. See, the right answer is D, Gupteshwar. Gupteshwar Forest again is located in Odisha. Okay, so first of all, this is the fourth site of Odisha. But if we will see, if we will check that how many biodiversity sites we have in our India at present. So you can say that as of February 2024, we have around 45 biodiversity heritage sites in India. Okay, and out of them, the latest one was the Gupteshwar Forest. So we can remember it. If we are talking about the first biodiversity heritage site, so first biodiversity heritage site was Nallur. It is located in, like Karnataka. Okay, and it was created a site, a biodiversity site in the year 2007. So you need to remember the name of Nallur. Okay, Nallur Tamarind site or like grove. Nallur Tamarind Grove. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, now let's come forward with the another question. The last question of your day is Sayyid Salar Mela is held in Bahraich, Barabanki, Fatehpur Sikri, or Gonda. Where do we celebrate the Sayyid Salar fair or Mela? It is generally fair. We generally conduct a lot of fairs in a year. So we are having this question that is Sayyid Salar Mela is held in Bahraich, Barabanki, Fatehpur Sikri, and Gonda. Right now, those who are available in the class, they will going to answer the question. Those who are not able to answer the question or those who are not watching the session as live, they have to answer the question. They'll need to answer the question in the comment section after I'll just ending the class. Those who just wanted to know the answer of the question will going to join me tomorrow as well. So here in this question that where do we celebrate the Sayyid Salar Fair? In Bahraich, Barabanki, Fatehpur Sikri or Gonda, you need to answer in the comment section. So this is the last and the surprise question of your day, and we are just going to end this class here. Okay, Puneet is saying it's Bahraich. Okay, I'll give the correct answer tomorrow when we'll have another session. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us on Resultant in the YouTube channel. If you like the session, go ahead and like it. If you like the session, you can subscribe our channel that is Resultant, and you can also share it with your friend. Thank you so much for watching the session. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.